Hi everyone, welcome back to Big Heart Dating. Happy Sunday. Yeah, praise the Lord. Alright, my name is Mark Falso. I'm one mate. I think it's outside. I'm hearing something out there. Anyway, doing a level, like I can hear the alarm. It's squealing for a month. Remember that? Now that's gone. I cut that off. But I'm hearing outside. Sounds like it. Anyway, I have this book called How to Meet, Date, and Marry Your Filipina Wife by Peter Christopher of Christian Christian Filipina, the app, which is matchmaking sort of very similar to a dating site. I've already evaluated with that one, which is very good compared to that. It's not, yeah, it's perfect, but it's better than any others so far. He seemed to talk more about a little bit about himself, but have a lot of testimony. This is kind of like offline information about that website. Didn't have to do that. It's making money. But good thing I bought only $7. Because on his website, it's 14. I got it from Barnes & Noble. Smart. You gotta look at other if it's any cheaper than you buy it elsewhere. It's cheaper. Although it cost me $7 to mail. Expensive. Anyway, today I'm going to start talking about breaking down everything in this channel. The search for buy, it's about my experience. I'm explaining a little bit about my experience reading it. Now I'm going to talk about the book. If you want to read the more free book, ebook if you prefer, I have ebook on my website. Look it up. thelordsclub.weebly.com. Then when you're on the home page, look for, in the menu, you'll go down to Media and ebook. Click that, and you'll see several different kind of books on dating and relationship and marriage. There's one similarity. I'll be talking about that after this book. In my book, I talk about if you should marry a foreign bride or not. This one encourages you to find your bride, foreign bride. It's used different. Mine's more realistic because you have to look at both sides of the fence. You know how it is on one side of the fence compared to the other side. Right? Alright. Usually the rule is you have to fence on one side. You say you can't see the post. You see on the other side. Anyway, okay. Now I'm breaking down some things. I'm going to start with chapter 1. The very first thing, the title for that chapter 1. Whoa, good guys and good girls. It's the way it's saying good girls sounds like, and this is 2020. Sure, you can say that in the 70s to the 80s. Good girls, all age. But now you can't say girls. Because these girls mean underage. You're supposed to say female or women. Good men and good women. It's a better way of saying that title. So Peter, better change that. I appreciate that. Although the book was written around maybe 2014, 2015, gets copyrighted in 2016. Gotta remember I wrote one of my ebook. 2014, I finally got it in 2016. I don't know why they delayed that. But, so, he wrote exactly 10 years ago. 10 years may be different now because it's post-COVID era. Peter mentioned a little bit about himself. He met his wife, happened to be at the roadside eatery in the Philippines. You don't need a dating site. Just go over there. Move, go, get over there. That's what I've been preaching about when you look for your bride, your mate. In my sermon series, you have to go out there. That's why Jesus Christ came down here. For God so loved the world, then the only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, have everlasting life. John 3:16. God sent the world. Oh, send the Son to the world. Yeah, the only begotten Son. Without, how we would know? Depend on the Old Testament. But the Old Testament, with the prophecies of him coming. He is the bridegroom. We're the bride of Christ. So, we all knew. We saw him. The Bible today, it's written account that the apostles and others have seen him walk about. After risen from the dead, 500 people saw proof that Jesus Christ is God. He's the groom of the bride, you, me, all that. Alright, same thing. You have to go out there and let yourself be noticed. Because the first day you arrive in the airport, no, not even at the airport yet. The airport here. Let's say you're going to leave from New York or LA, where they fly from, or San Francisco. They do that there too. This is what you have to do. When you go on the plane, whoa, you're already seeing all the Filipinas. The flight attendants, the Filipinas. You're already in paradise right there. Right there. When you're aboard on the plane, that moment, just right on the plane, you're right there. You're in the Philippines. Get all the staff, the crew, and the flight attendants, Filipinos. They'll be very nice. They'll be serving you all that on the plane. I don't know about the others, but I know PAL, Philippine Airlines. I've seen the videos of how they serve and all that. That's great. And then you see the video on the plane. My baby! I don't know what that means. Please tell me what that word means. My baby. Anyway, you see all the Filipino on the video. Then, when you get there, please calm down, guys. Calm down. You'll be overwhelmed. Okay, get my hair. You're gonna overwhelm. You're gonna go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like what I'm pressing. I'm trying to tell you how not to do that. Don't. They're gonna go, hee. A lot of Filipina that I've noticed online giggle and laugh. I've noticed that. Especially the last 2 years I've noticed. There's a lot of giggling. You think maybe you got your flight open? No, you're fine. It's because they're so overwhelmed themselves. Being a white person. I'm literally white. Look at me. I know the light color. But if you see me out in the sun, I'm well tanned. I have olive skin. I'm Italian Irish, so that's why. with gray hair already since age 18. Starting right here. You see a little bit, no, not very much dark left. You can see a little bit of my eyebrow. See how dark that is? Yep. You ought to see my picture. Alright, anyway, so when you get there, calm down. Calm down. There's always plenty of fish in the sea. If you know how to fish, great. If you don't know how to fish, fishing is the testing of patience. That's what fishing is all about. People who want to retire and fish, that's because they have a lot of patience. They wanted to relax. Get some bait in the water. Move a little bit. Be a while before you fish and catch. Maybe 5-10 minutes later. Then you'll get one. Reel right in. It's a lot harder with salt water. I've caught salt water once. Woo! Big one. You can't see out of the screen, but big. I was maybe 4 feet thick. 4 feet 8. It's about half the height. Yep, I'm 5 feet 2.5. So that's why I said, just be patient. Go through all that. You'll be overwhelmed. So many gorgeous girls. That's what I'm at. Women. Sorry. Women. So be patient. You don't know which one's really of it all. Because a lot of Filipinas do look underage. Oh yeah, a lot of them do look underage. I look it up, let's see. Oh, she's 35. She doesn't look 35. She looks 18, not even 18. She looked 15. And they said, no, I'm really 35. Oh, really? Got proof of that? Many of them won't show me proof. So who's telling the truth? That's why I said you got to have ID. Ask them for their ID. If they won't show, bye. It's weeding them out. Just like the weeds. You want that flower to grow beautifully, but all the weeds. Pull the weeds out. Then your garden. Same thing. Weed them out. Like that. Many of them. Over 100 million Filipinos living there. I'm not even counting other countries. Hello. It's 8.3 billion. Now that's the count now. 8.3 billion people on Earth. I've done my math. I only got one. The answer is 1. I did that 2 weeks ago. For the second time. Yep. 1 by. That's astonishing. Specifically, it'd be 1.43. I remember that number. I have it somewhere. But that number is close to the deal. It's 1. Okay. Peter then eventually talked about Christian Filipina. He started that. Apparently when people go through his site, it sounds more like a matchmaking service. There's a Filipino law against matchmaking law. I have to look it up online. I write it down on this paper. In my note. What Republican law that the Philippines are against matchmaking law? Yep, you can't have matchmaking service there. So apparently it's in Hawaii. So he's okay. It's outside of the country. Although he has office there. I'm sure. Chapter 2, the model for success. You gotta be ready. Like Boy Scout. Gotta be ready. Be prepared. I knew you talk about that. go. Same with our Christian faith. We need to be ready for the Lord's return, right? Exactly the same thing. You got to be ready when you have your relationship. The bride has to be ready, be prepared, because you never know. She'll be swept up by a groom. Same thing with the fishing. Swept right up. You got to meet a few online at the same time. Not one. Don't focus on one. A few. You never know, like that one, it's already spoken for. It's already on there. You got to kick that off. There's other fishes in the sea. Go through all of them. You got to get to know each one of them. Then you'll find the right one. That way. Because you never know one you'll find more comfortable talking with. That's why the family friend's son, back in 1978, invited 25 women. This is before the internet. Okay? He did it in person. He's the pioneer in the Bachelor show. He invited all 25 women in 1978. A whole 22, 23 years before the first TV show. I tried that back in the 90s before I had internet. No women showed up. The news people came, but nobody showed up. Yep, that was Channel 9 News in Syracuse. I told them to go, because nobody came. I wanted to have women there that really show it work. Running out of time. You gotta think about money. Like I told you before, you have to be prepared. My ebook, To Marry or Not to Marry, A Virgin Bride, talks a lot about that. Like I said, the dishwasher or the detective. Who's more likely can be able to go? Him, not him. Although two guys that I know, they're right there. They made it. So, are you willing to do that? You got to have 5, 6 full-time jobs, sleep 3 hours a day, get all that money going for 3 years. Then you can go. They could deny you, though. It's too hard. They'll see that you're going to burn out. They're going to deny for your own sake, not for everything. No. They're looking out for you. Like I said, you got to take time, not right away. Talk with a few. Because maybe a new one comes along that's much better. You have to evaluate the person. It's like kicking the tires. Remember the cart that I talk about? Kicking the tire. You got to make sure it's good, like they meant. If it's good, you got to try that. If it's good or no good. Okay? You got to make sure no scammer. If any, please report. The book even have in the back pages where to contact. They're really that good. I'm turning that up the knob. They really do let government agency to crack down on scammers. Although, for different government agency organization that fight against scammers and things like that. You mentioned it there. Go over there. Go. Don't sit online. You're gonna waste time. I learned that lesson. So, yeah, go. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Chapter 3, couples testimony. Alright, tomorrow I'm gonna be talking about chapter 4, swim with shark. John! You know what it means? It's that same in my book called, I still have them available. The $15. It's how to find you make the Lord's way. I have different analytical point of view of different people. There are sharks. There are female sharks. Ah! Let me name a few of them. Lorna Bobbitt, she cut off her ex-husband's part. She's a shark. Even a man can be a shark. Jack the Ripper, Ted Bundy. I can't think of the top of my head of all the other criminals have done like that. But here it's different kind of meaning of shark. Those are matchmaking sites that are shark. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. What that means. That big subject. I'd like to talk a lot about tomorrow. Okay? You have a good day Sunday and Monday. God bless you all.